Hello everyone, and welcome to the video. This will be my first ever review of any Hearthstone set or expansion. And we will review the new mini set for March of the Lich King, which is called Return to Naxxramas. Yes, I'm good at speaking. But yeah, let's not talk too much and just dive into it. Okay, first up we have Construct Quarter. This is a 3 mana location with 3 durability, with destroy a friendly minion to summon a 4/5 undead with rush. And for me this is very good, it fits into every archetype of Death Knight. Because you can interrupt the taunt from the enemy and everything. You can destroy a big minion and even transform your friendly minions. With a Death Rattle, you pop the Death Rattle because it's a destroy and not a transform, and it fits very well with the hero power as well. For me this is just very good. Maybe I should make some starter view, but I'll just make a 5 out of 5 out of this because it's super good, really. Next up we have Reamscale Siren. It's a 3 mana 2/3 undead Naga with Battle Cry. If you have cast 3 spells while holding this, freeze 3 random enemy minions. It's a little mediocre, I think. It's work very well with the new Colossal Lich King we'll get, as we will check on the next card. Yeah, it's a little board control, just 1 frost mana rune as well. I don't know. I don't think this will fit into maybe the rainbow DK, but I don't think the frost DK will like this. I don't think it's a solid 2 out of 5. I think it's not very good for me, at least. And next up we have Frost Queen Sindragosa. It's a 7 mana 6/6 colossal for Lich King 2. It's got 2 arms. After a friendly minion is frozen, destroy it. And here are the wings. It's 2/1 rushes, and it freezes an enemy when it's attacking. It's a very solid, I think. It fits. I think the rainbow DK will run this because it's a very good removal. You can remove some big minions with it, and it's great board control card. Maybe some red and frost decks will like it. I don't know. It's hard to review this one, but I think it's very solid. And you need 1 red and 1 blue as well, because yeah, I think it's interesting. Very. Let's continue with Calamity's Grasp, a 1 mana 1/2 weapon for Demon Hunter. It's a Death Rattle, add a random outcast card to your hand. I think it's not very good, really. Outcast Demon Hunter, sure it sees plays, but it's like not very good. I don't think this card will push the archetype, really. I'll just make it a 2 out of 5. I think, yeah. Mediocre for me, not very good. I don't think he will push it. Next up we have Shambling Shao, 1 mana 2/3. Rush, Death Rattle, deal 4 damage to hero. It's very good into the aggro. It's a good body for 1 mana. It's got rush as well. And when you play the aggro, you don't really care about your HP, because once you're behind on board, you're just dead. So it's really good. It's board control, easily kills value trades, and yeah, very good for Demon Hunter. I'll give this 5 out of 5. Let's be optimistic. I would surely be super wrong, but for me this is very good for aggro, at least. I don't. Maybe the others will run it, but yeah. Next up we have Fellscale Evoker. It's 6 mana 5/7 Demon Naga. Battle Cry, if you cast 3 spells while holding this, summon a different demon from your deck. I think it's a pretty good card. It pushed the archetype Big Demon Hunter pretty well. You can shit out the Inquisitor very well, and the other big demon stuff they have. I think it's solid. I will give it a 4 out of 5. And next up we have Druid, and it's a 1 mana spell, Rake. If you hero give your hero +2 attack this turn, deal damage equal to your hero's attack to your minion. It's not very good. I don't think any Druid decks will run this. No, I don't think they will run this. It's a little discover card, I think, for Druid. Not much to say about this, really. I'll just give it for me this is a 1 out of 5. I don't like it at all. Next up we have Death Beetle, a 6 mana 6/6 taunt, mana first 11, gain +4/+4 and charge. With Guff, this is super good, or extremely good, I should say. It's a great finisher. Yeah, it's just very good. At the mana first 11, at just 6 mana 6/6 taunt, it's meh. But yeah, let's see what devs will do in the future, because Guff will rotate next expansion. So yeah, a little scary, but we'll see. More mana sheet for Druid, maybe. Next up we have a 6 mana spell, Life from Death. Draw 3 cards, infuse 6, this costs 1. This is a 5 out of 5 card. It's absolutely insane, because they could so easily get the infuses with Scale of Onyxia, the Utters, the Raidbox Onyxia. Yeah, you name it. So this is super good. Yeah, it's just too good. Druid doesn't need more draw cards because they don't. It's good. Next up we have Hunter, a 1 mana 1/1 Trinket Tracker, Battle Cry, draw a 1 cost spell. This is very good card. I think I'll give it a 5 out of 5 because it really helps the Arcane Demon Hunter that they tried to push last expansion now in March of the Lich King. It's really good help, and Druid why do you always say the other? I mean Hunter always had bad card draw, I feel. It's lacking, so this is very, very good for them. As I said, a 5 out of 5, I think, for Hunter. And next up we have a 2 mana Secret, Zombies. Secret, after your opponent's plays a minion, summon 4 1/1 Zombies to attack it. This is just like Snipe, but better, because it helps if you're infused. You can kill a 2 mana and 2 health minion, and you get 2 tokens on the board. So this is a very good secret. I will give it a 4 out of 5. Very solid. Maybe we'll see some play. And even the Guff improvement, it's a 2/2 instead of 1/1s. So did I say Guff? I mean Tavish. I don't know. So it's a very good secret. Yeah. Next up we have a 7 mana spell. Faithful Companions, discover a beast from a deck and summon it. Mana first 10, also summon a copy of it. I think it's okay. It could be good discover. Rogue can get this from Jackpot, and it's really good for them, I think, because they can cheat out Krabato. So yeah, for Rogue this is a good card. For Hunter, yeah, it's okay. I think it could fit into Beast Hunter to get the 2 bears or 2 King Crush. So I'll give it a 3 out of 5. And next up we have Mage, a 3 mana 1/4, Spectre Trainee. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. This is very meta dependent, I think. Just the body is pretty bad. I don't think any deck will run this really. Maybe next expansion they will get some cheap good spells. It could work with Arcane Bolt, but I don't see this make a play. I will give it a 2 out of 5 for now. I don't like it really. And next up we have World Weaver, 3 mana 4/3, Battle Cry. If you cast a spell last turn, discover an elemental. It's solid. It's not very good, but it works, I think. I don't see this getting in play in Mage. Maybe it will. It's a discover for 3 mana with a 4/3 body. It's always good. So I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Next up we have the 4 mana spell, Tier Reality. Add 2 random mage spells from the past to your hand. They cost 2 less. There are a lot of bad mage spells from the past, but there are some really good too, but I don't. Next expansion, Rune of the Archmage will rotate, so you can get a random shenanigans from that. You can get your box of Yogs around if you get the fun cards. But otherwise this is, I think, very bad, sadly. I will give it a 1 out of 5. It's more of a meme card than a really good card, so Ice Block might be back. Hooray, hooray. And next up we have Paladin, a 3 mana 5/5, Knight of the Dead, Battle Cry, deal 5 damage to your hero, mana for 7, restore 5 health to your hero instead. I think this card is very good. I think it fits pretty well with the pure Paladin. It's a very aggressive stated. You deal 5 damage to your hero, but you already do that with all the other cards they have. So yeah, I think it's good. Definitely will see play. So 4 out of 5 for me. And even the mana for 7, if you play it a little later, you'll get health instead. So yeah, it's good, very good. Next up we have Goldwing, a 4 mana 3/5 mech dragon. I always forget to say what they are, what type they are. It's a rush, battle cry. If you're holding a mech, gain Wind Fury. Not very good, I believe. The only mech you really run in Paladin right now is the Leviathan, the Colossal. But you need to have the Leviathan, and because it's like the only mech they run, I don't see this will make any play at all. So I will give it a 1 out of 5 actually, because I don't think sure the battle cry is good in a mech deck, but the only mech is Leviathan. So nah, 1 out of 5 for now. I might be wrong, correct me. Next up we have the Purator, a 5 mana 4/6 taunt. Battle cry: if your deck has no neutral cards, draw a minion of each minion type. It's very good. It's easily a 5 out of 5. In Druid we have Elemental Beast, the Light Race, or Elemental Beast. We have the Leviathan, that's a mech. We got dragons. We got so much from Paladin. They are really a menagerie. So this is go in the pure Paladins decks for sure. The more dragon control decks, I think, easily. So yeah, 5 out of 5, very good. Next up we got Priest, 1 mana spell, Mindseer, deal 2 damage to a minion. If it dies, deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. Shadow spell. Uh, it's aggressive. It might make the Shadow Undead type of decks very good for Priest. They sure miss the push damage phase. They don't really have that right now, so that it got potential now, I think. Very good potential, so I'll give it a 4 out of 5. No, 3 out of 5, I think. It's not that good. 3 out of 5 card. Next up we have 4 mana spell for Priest again. A Shadow, Cannibalize. Destroy a minion, restore itself to all friendly characters. I think this card is very good. It's just a better assassin. If your opponent plays oh, what's this called? Devour. Yeah, Devour. If he gets like 26 health, like poof, it's Arena Jackson. And yeah, it also heals all friendly characters. So yeah, really good, I think. It's fits into the quest / control priest, so 4 out of 5 I'll give it. I think it's good. Okay, next up we have 4 mana 5/4 undead battle rotting necromancer first. Battle cry Dredge. If it's an undead, deal 5 damage to the enemy hero. Yeah, also a very good card for the Shadow Undead Priest. I think, yeah, this is what the deck really was missing before. It was the push damage into the opponent's face. So I will give it this, should we say it? 5 out of 5, I feel. Like 5 damage is a lot of damage. And it's optimal style. Yeah, I like this card. 5 out of 5. Next up, we have a 0 mana spell for Rogue, of course. 0 mana, why not? Ransack, deal 1 damage to a minion. If you played a card from another class this turn, deal 4 instead. Yeah, it's 0 mana. All 0 mana spells are good. It's a 5 out of 5 for me. Good removal. It's a rogue. They have jackpot. They have reconnaissance. Yeah, it's 0 mana. Deal 4. Very good. 5 out of 5. Next up we have a 1 mana 1 Jolly Roger. 1 mana 1 mana 1/3. After your hero attacks, summon a 1/1 undead pirate. It's good. It pushes the pirate stuff. Good for rogue. It's aggressive. I don't know if it will be played in standard, but I've heard that in wild this could be pretty wild. It's good, but yeah, I'll give it 3 out of 5. It's a good card for the pirate rogues, undead stuff. Yeah. Next up we have Stitch Creation, a 3 mana 1/1 combo, gain +2/2, infuse 2, gain +3/3. Oi. Mana first 8, gain +4/4. Just the combo, it's bad. With the infuse, it's pretty good. And with the mana first 8, it's a 3 mana 10/10. But for rogue, this is very uninteresting, I think, because at mana 8 they wanna do other stuff and playing this card. Because they will combo out and do some shenanigans and not play this. Maybe we'll see some play. But it's not bad. It's just not very good for rogue. So I'll give it a solid 3 out of 5. Yeah, that's what I'll give it. Next up we have Blazing Transmutation, a 1 mana spell, fire spell for Shaman. It's choose a minion, discover one that costs 1 more to transform into it. This card for me is absolutely insane. You can play null on turn 3, turn 4, and you can choose your next minion. You can get the 8/8 Wind Fury, you can get a new legendary that I will show you soon. That will be absolutely insane. In situational board states, you can get the taunt if you need it, you can get a charge, you can get a rush, like, it's so much potential for this card. It's super good. I'll give it a 5 out of 5 for sure. It's super good. And next up we have Cold Storage, a 1 mana frost spell. Freeze a minion, add a copy if to your hand. This card also has a lot of potential because it will freeze. It could freeze a big enemy minion because it's an enemy minion. It could be a 1 mana Sola if you wanna see it that way. You got combo potential. Yeah, it's a good card for me, really. I will give it a 4 out of 5 because of its wideness, because control, combo, yeah, very good. Next up we had Frostfin Jumper, a 3 mana 2/3 elemental murloc. Battle cry: if you played an elemental last turn, summon 3 1/1 murlocs. Shaman, don't run elementals in this day. It's a good card, don't get me wrong. It's 3 mana and you get 11 stats. It's super good, but I don't see any deck really run this right now. But it's still a good card, so I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Just because it's solid, pretty good. Tokens, Bloodlust, Shaman. Next up we have 2 mana spell for Warlock. It's a No Fins Impossible. Very fun, Blizzard. Give all friendly demons and murlocs death rattle. Summon a 2/2 Implock. It's solid. You can see it as the 4 mana spell for Druid that you get. Give all your minions death rattle. Summon a 2/2 Treant. But this is just demons and murlocs. But maybe we'll see some play. Yeah, in a murloc, maybe a murloc warlock can make a comeback because he'll get the sticky board and stuff. It's not bad. It's not very good, but I will give it a 3 out of 5. Pretty good card. Next up we have the 3 mana spell Plague Eruption. Deal 2 damage to all minions. If you discarded a card this game, deal 1 more. Discard Warlock don't work at all at the moment. This card will not help it at all, I think. It's a good card, 3 mana AoE for 3 mana. Very good, but it's just that it doesn't fit right now. But the card itself is good, so I'll give it a 3 out of 5 anyway. So, yeah. Next up we have Suspicious Peddler, a 2 mana 2/3 battle cry. Discover a 1 cost card. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. It's solid. 1 cost cards. There are a lot of 1 cost cards for Warlock, but I don't think it's super good. Like all the others, the weapon one for Warrior doesn't see any play. The mage one, Suspicious, it gets some play because you discover a spell, because it's good. But this one I don't see I will get any play, so I will rate this a 2 out of 5. It's not very good. Next up we got Warrior, and it's a 1 mana spell, Training Session. Discover a taunt minion. If you played it this turn, repeat this. It's bad. For me it's not good at all. Maybe at best you can play 3 taunts, maybe 3 sheep taunts or 2 middle taunts or 1 big taunt. No, it's not good, I feel like. I'll just give it a 1 out of 5 actually, because who will run this taunt warrior that always worked? No, it won't. It won't see any play. Next up we have Hook Fist 3000 Mech Pirate, 3 mana for free. After your hero attacks, gain 4 armor and draw a card. And very good. It's shield block stuck in a minion after you attack. It's super good. It fits into more aggressive style. It fits into control. It's just super good card. 5 out of 5 I'll give this. Yeah, I love it. Warrior needs this. Maybe a random shield block sometimes could be good for them. Next up we have Flesh Shaper, 6 mana 3/8 undead, taunt battle cry. If you have 5 or more armor, summon a copy of this. It's okay. It's a lot of health for 6 mana, of course, but you need that 5 armor. I think, yeah, warrior can get that 5 armor pretty well if you play the control versions. You can get pretty fat with the 1 man spell they have. They reworked Last Stand, I think it's called. That double its stats if you have 7 mana first, and this will be a 16 and 2 copies. It's a very good card, but for now I will just give it 2 out of 5. I think we have seen this before and they are not really seen any play. Next up we have a Mistake, a 1 mana 1/3. This has all minion types. It's good, very good. 1 mana 1/3 as always in play. It's have all minion types. It's just good. 4 out of 5, maybe 5 out of 5. It's just very good. Good 1-drop. Next up we have Dark Fallen Shadow, 3 mana 3/3, rush, mana for 6, gain reborn. It's bad, super bad. It's an arena card. This won't see any play at all. It's yeah, bad. 1 out of 5. Next. I don't wanna see this. Okay, next up we have Riven There War Rider, 6 mana 6/6 undead. Death Rattle, shuffle the other 3 horsemen into your deck, and here are the other horsemen. And all 3 are the same, except one is lifesteal, one has rush, and one has taunt. And the death rattle here is, I like this very much. Death rattle, if you had all 4 horsemen die this game, destroy the enemy hero. So it's an OTK. I think it's fun. It's very slow, but I like this. It probably won't be meta, but some decks will manage to do it, I think. Maybe Druid or Warlock that can draw a lot of cards, killer and stuff. Yeah, I like it. Hopefully it won't be meta, because it will be very the same all the time. But I like it. But the last, but absolutely not the least, Thaddeus Monstrosity. He's back. Thaddeus, 10 mana, 11/11 taunt. Your odd cost 1. Swaps polarity each turn. It will change in the hand, if I'm correct. I think. So as I have heard, I can't talk. He's not very good to have in the deck, but could be a good discover. He's an undead. The Scourge, you can get him in the Scourge in the 9 mana legendary spell in Death Knight. You can evolve into this, which I mentioned before. You can, with the 1 mana spell from Shaman. Druid will surely run him, because he can cheat mana up to 20. So, but the rating, what should we say? 2 out of 5, just as it stands, because 10 mana level 11, not very good. But yeah, it's okay. And yeah, that was all the cards. I'm really hyped. Hopefully it changes around some stuff. And I thank you all for watching, if you are still here. But thank you, I'll see you in my next video.